All right, people. Draft order selection time once again. 2017, year 10 of the Fantasy Baseball League. I think there's maybe 5 players in the league that have been in all 10 years. I don't know off the top of my head. I didn't really look, but names in the A's hat, numbers in the Phillies hat. Let's figure out where we're drafting at. And for those of you that didn't know, the price of the league this year is going astronomically high. Now you have to pay $40 to play. That money is due to Riggleman ASAP. If you haven't already given it to him, send it to him, PayPal, or mail it to him, or do whatever. First name out of the hat is Jared Stifler. That was a little blurry. Sorry about that. First number out of the hat is 8. Stifler picking 8th. Me personally, I think that is a good spot. I would like to be in the 8 to 12 range myself. Last year it was the case. I drafted 11th, and I think I finished like 4th or 5th. I'm not sure. It's been a long time. Haven't looked at this stuff in a while. Next name out of the hat, B. Horn. Where Brian? Brian didn't finish in the top 3. Where is he selecting this year? 15th. B. Horn at the back of the draft. That might be the latest I think he's ever selected. I'm not sure if he's had 15 or 16 before. Next name out of the hat. Jeff Stifler. The Stifler combination. Off the board early. Where is he selecting? 11. Oh, I got my spot. It's the spot I wanted. Maybe we can trade, maybe not. I probably doubt it. That's not going to happen. Back to the A's hat for another name. Forget who had the first overall. Oh, Jeff Barninger had the selection last year. Number 1 overall. My name, Matt Horn. Where are we going? Not 11, obviously, and not 15, and not 8. 14. Oh, brutal. Man, brutal. Couldn't be any more brutal. Oh, man. Next name out of the hat. Hopefully you guys do better than me. Obviously, well, only one person can do worse than me now. Leo. Leo was just here for dinner. He had steaks tonight, and he was telling me how he wants the first overall pick. I think it's the first time he's told me he's wanted the first overall pick. This year he wants it. Let's see what he gets. 12. Sorry, Leo. 12 is not all that close to number 1. It's painfully far, just as far as I'm feeling the pain with 14. Next name out of the hat. We still have our reigning champ in the hat. Oh, Kevin Darko back in the mix here. Took a year or 2 off, just 1 year, because he didn't meet the requirements, but he's back. Because Riggs is a forgiving guy. And he is picking 9th. 9th overall. So we got 8, 9, 11, 12, 14, 15 off the board. The top 7 spots still available. It's good for you guys in the back half here. Nope, one just jumped out of the hat. Who we got? Corey. Oh man, I feel like Corey never selects in the top 5. I think this year's the year, Corey. 7. Oh, my gut was wrong. Must be that steak coming back. So we got just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 9 more to go. This is Joe Crow, I believe, came in 2nd last year. Where are you picking, Joe? since you're not driving in from Pittsburgh to go to Aruga's. I'll have to have a drink for you. Oh, Joe Crow, the first selection in the top 5. He is selecting number 5. Top 4 spots still available. Pat Murphy. I believe Pat selected near the back last year, if I remember correctly. I think he had like the 14th pick, where I'm unfortunately selecting this year. 2! Pat Murphy, 2nd overall pick. Have fun with that, Pat. Get your pick. Pick of the litter. Everyone except for Barry Bonds. Can't have him. He's going number 1. Joe Mealy, where are you selecting? You always get that middle of the pack slot, the 8 to 10, and I'm jealous of you for it. Where are you at this year? 6. 6th overall is not a bad place to be. Unless you're talking about the standings, then it's terrible. But we're not, just the draft selection. So you're good to go. Clark Meshy. Oh man, you got 1 still floating around there. 3, 4. A couple different spots. 13. Oh, Clark, I feel bad for you. I think you had 16 last year, 13 this year. Not too much of improvement. Just don't steal my guy since you're picking right in front of me. Obviously, I'll be picking Albert Bell at 14, so don't take him. Swisher, back also, like Kevin Darko. Skipping a year. He's back in the mix. Where are you picking, Swisher? Don't tell me number 1. Oh, number 1. Oh, this is unreal. Swisher's got the first pick. So we got 3, 4. We got 3, 4, 10, and 16 still available. Who's next off the board? Riggleman. I almost forgot he was looming. Riggleman's always looming. Waiting for that next trade to go through. Riggleman. Oh, you got 10. That's exactly where I'd want to be. I think that's actually where we've had this conversation before. I think you actually like to pick in the middle of the pack as well. So you're right where you want to be. At 10. Who's left? The champ is still in the hat. Alan Arnold, where are you at? Well, speak of the devil. Is he getting a top 5 pick? Or is he getting 16th? It would be fitting if you got 16th since you won, picking last. That's not the case, though. You're picking 4th overall. Top 4 pick for the champ. Oh, name first. Name. I don't even know. Doug Nielsen's left, and who else is left? Off the top of my head, I can't recall. Oh, Jeff Barninger hasn't been put out of hat yet. Doug is the next one off the board. You picking 3 or are you picking 16? 3. Doug Nielsen, top 3 pick. I feel like that's a rarity. I feel like that doesn't happen. And that leaves Jeff Barninger, who selected 1st overall last year, to selecting 16th overall this year. And, this is going to be difficult. It's not going to work. You can tell I had a beer or 2 already. So I will send these over to Rig. Swisher's 1, Pat's 2, Doug is 3, Uncle A is 4, Joe Crow 5, Mealy 6, Corey 7, Jared Stifler 8, Darko 9, Riggleman 10, Jeff Stifler 11, Leo 12, Clark 13, me 14, Brian 15, and Jeff Barnier 16. And that's a wrap. Get your cash into Riggleman. Let's go. Good luck, people.